Hello, I'm Vanessa. I actually just started this store on Etsy because I absolutely love doing my carving and all sorts of stuff, which I actually have over there. I got like tons of them in pet envelopes. And so I thought I'd just do like a short little video of one of my projects at least. Maybe post it and see if anyone would be interested in learning some more or even give me some more tips or something, because I'm still pretty much new at this. I just like to experiment and learn on my own, because watching videos is not the same as your own experience, because everyone has different experiences and references on what tools they use and stuff. So I just thought I'd share my own experience. But anyway, first things first, I would like to show. This is actually just like my little practice board. I started doing this. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see that very well, but yeah. But yes, one thing I always do first is that I used to do with my carving tool was try to test out the strength and stuff that I would need and my hand position and stuff. But I've gotten so used to that I don't need to do that. But what I definitely do, at least, is with my work burner, which I have in this box over here. I try to keep my little place organized. Here, let me show you real quick. This is my little area real quick. Yeah, really nothing special. And in here, I just keep some of my stuff in there that I usually use. There. Try to keep this down. Alright. Whoopsie. Yep, I got my shipping scale and all sorts of stuff. So this is the pattern that I'm going to be working on today. I used, let me show you. Yeah, there we go. So I use, and I absolutely love it. And if you like to try to do any kind of like transferring or anything on any sort of project, I recommend getting carbon paper. I got this like for like $8 and it's like 100 sheets. I love it. And they're reusable and you can use them over and over and over and over and over again. So let me go ahead and quickly show you. This is what I do. You don't have to do it this way, but since I have like over 100 sheets I have literally 100 sheets, so this is what I used for this project. That's what I used. And there's this one as well. I've used this one. Now I keep it in the same way, that way I can use them over and over again. This is just what it looks like, because you always have the black part that's shiny facing down. Last night I did something really stupid. I'm half asleep. I still want to get projects done and get them posted on my website, and yeah, I accidentally had this the opposite way. Because I got done and then I flipped it up. I was like, okay, let me see if I have it done. I was like, ah, crap, don't tell me I did what I think I did. And yeah, I did. I was trying to trace on the wrong side. Duh. And this one is my favorite one. I do this in many variations in different ways, with just like carving and also with just wood burning, but I like to mix them up and experiment with different shading and stuff. This one's my favorite one that I've been working on. Now, I do have many others that I do use. Let's see here. I think I showed, okay, that's my favorite one. Second one. And this one and that one. Yeah, I have several others, but they're in my little... This is where I try to keep all my stuff and try to keep them all organized. I have tons of patterns and stuff that I use. It's kind of hard to see, but just a little glimpse. I use like all these things in here. But yeah, that's just pretty much what I used. This is the very first one I've ever started with. Yeah. But anyway, I even have some other ones in here too, which I'm not going to show just yet. I'll do that in future videos. But anyway, just to get started, I use, and I absolutely love this. This was only like $25, give or take. Like very basic. This is technically really used for like this, like manicure and stuff like that, which I really don't care for. But it's good enough to where I can have a nice steady grip. Now, a lot of people use their finger to hold down and then be able to do this. I don't. I prefer, let me show you real quick. And try to pick this up. I try not to wiggle it too much because I know some people can get sensitive and get a headache. I should know, I get it. Like right here, if I can show, I have it like this. So that way when I move it, I have complete steadiness of it. So no matter what I use, as in speed. Here, let me talk about speed real quick. So now, first of all, let me turn it on. That's what it sounds like when you first try and get started. Trust me, it doesn't do very well, but the higher the speed, you would be surprised. The higher the speed, the better control you have. I used to be terrified of using higher speed. But anyway, and this is where I do that from, right here. And then increase it. Now, I usually go about 3 notches. About right there is where I usually go to. And I have good steady strength and everything else. And it doesn't make my hands shake or anything, which I thought was going to happen. I thought, like, let's just say, for example, like if you go out to mow your lawn and stuff and you feel that vibration when you're pushing the lawnmower or whatever, you feel that vibration after for so long, for like, let's say like you were cutting your grass for like an hour and a half and you get done, your hands get all tingly and they sometimes feel like they itch a little bit. That's what I thought I was going to experiment with this, because I knew it was going to have vibrations in order to be able to cut into your wood. I did not get that feeling, which was strange. So I thought, okay, that means I can continue on. But anyway, so what I like to do is just use this tip more, which right here, it's very tiny, like right on the top, because it also comes with these bits right here. Now, I try to keep these organized. This bit right here is in this closed area. Now, these are very small tips, and now it's not going to be able to come up very well. I'll have to show an image later on. Maybe I can try to put a picture up to show the differences. And this is the other tip that I also use for like the edging and stuff, for like around the corner to kind of give an indent. This is the piece I also use. It's really hard to see, but what it looks like, it's like a little tree top on the top of it. It's like a triangle, pretty much, on the tip of it. Now there's different sizes. Now these are just the very basic. These are like very tiny. These were, I don't think they're still carbide, but I'm still not very knowledgeable about the bits, so yeah. Anyway, so that's another thing I use, because that comes in this one right here. It goes on the edge over here. I try to keep them as organized as possible, but that's the bit I'll use next. But for now, I'll try to reposition this a little bit. Now I'm using my phone. I love my phone. Try to keep this, so there we go. Are you able to at least be able to see this? Yeah, I think so. But if not, I'll stop every now and then. But anyway, so the first thing I will be doing is that I'll be using this tip. This is to try to go along the outside, because my plan for this, on the outside bits, let me try to get this a little better. On the outside, I'm focusing on more. So yeah, try to get that down, try to get a little bit of an indent like I have with my other projects, which I'll probably show later. Okay. And with the swirly parts, I usually try to have that a little bit deeper so that it can still be shown. But if I don't think it's going to be well presentable, then I'll do a wood burning on it. But I end up still doing a combination of the two. But since it takes me about maybe, give or take 2 or 3 hours, depending on the project, I may do a little speed up for this one. So, alright, here we go. And now I always blow on my projects, because as I work, I'll have sawdust coming up. And to be able to clearly see my project and still be able to see the carbon that is on the plaque, I used to do this, but which hand was it? I'm not sure I'll be able to see it, and no, I'm not trying to flip you off. But anyway, it's kind of hard to see, but like on the edge of my finger, I had 2 cuts from the other one by accident, because I still like half asleep and I was trying to brush it off, and I caught the inside of it, and it didn't hurt as much as I expected, but I still would be careful. And I just blow it off so I can see it more clearly. Oh yes, and in between I actually use this. It's on 2 different surfaces, like it's fine and medium. There's another one that's like extra fine and other stuff like that. I prefer using this for when it comes to these projects than this in another square one that I have in my box too. So yeah, that I highly recommend, and it lasts a lot longer than those, and it's easily able to maneuver around your project, so it's a lot easier to work with. I love it. I've used that on all of my projects. There we go. I love taking absolute pride in all my projects. It is a lot of fun, it is therapeutic, and it really helps me relax, helps me enjoy life. And to trace these patterns is very easy. I love using that carbon transfer paper, which if I can remember, I'll do a link below in the video. So my shop is called Nature's Spirit Store, and I literally just created that this week. I am currently waiting on better shipping pads, because when I first started, I thought I had purchased the correct ones. But I did the express meal, which is nice and kind of hard on buyers at the same time. Which is one reason why I would recommend waiting until I get my new pad envelopes in. Shipping will be a lot easier and a lot cheaper. It may take an extra maybe 2 days or so, an extra 2 or 3 days to arrive, but at least you guys will be able to save money. If I save money, you guys save money. It's a win-win. There we go. Not very much I've done yet at all. But yeah, you can see, because with the parts where you do not see the black line, which is the carbon, that's where I've carved. And I don't do very much pressure whatsoever. I just do enough to be able to let me know that that is where I have carved. Now this one here that I am doing currently, this one here can be customizable, because this would be good like for anniversaries or even memorial ones too. You can even put like the name on the top and maybe the date and stuff on the bottom, like with a nice little banner. I think that would be really nice for someone. Alright, let me go ahead and try to get this project done. If I have anything else that I'd like to share with you, hopefully I'll remember, and I'll slow down the video a bit just so you can see that, and I'll speed the video up again. Alright. Alright, well, at least got the outline of it done. So, which is really nice. Now, since I got at least that part done, which is around the edge there. Here, let me go ahead and turn this off. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. There you go. Hope you guys can hear me. Okay, so this is the outline of it done. Just like that. Let's see here. So now, usually not with this one though, but I do have one that has that looks just like this, but it has more of an opening. It's still the same thing, but it has a wider edge to put, so that we can do better engraving, I guess you would call it. But anyway, that's what I will be doing with the swirly parts that you've seen. Now, since I got that part done, I try to look around and see where else I can do. Now, you know, like how I was just saying that I usually would not use this tip for swirly parts, but the parts that do have like the leaves connected to it, I would be using this bit. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, where else? Okay. Now, just one example. Now, I was able to do one part or one set of the leaves. Here, let me show you real quick. It's just like I did the outline. But yes. I believe this is the one right here. Yes. This is the one I just did. So that is the bit I always use for that part. Now, I just now realized something. You know how I was just saying I did the outline of it, but sometimes I do miss some things. So, have you guys actually noticed what part I have missed? And it is that part right there. See? See how this part right here is, they can't even see it? Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Now, every now and then I do change my hand position depending on where it is in the comfort of my hand. It always depends. So I'm not going to tell you how you are supposed to hold your hand or anything, because like I said, everyone is different. Just experiment. There we go. Now she's becoming a beaut. So now I'll go ahead and do the inside of it. Alright? And then I'm going to go ahead and quickly show you the changing out between that bit and that bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and just do a lot more carving onto it, and then I'll probably go ahead and bring you guys back, because I thought about doing like a fast video and stuff like that, but it could take a while to upload. So I usually change my mind about certain things as I go along. It depends on what I think would be best. Keyword, think. Alright, here we go. Take care of the inside here. Take care of the leaf. Now this one's a very simple project, a very simple one. And these are images that I've gotten off the computer. But once I get things going, I'm going to be using my own design, because I love to be an artist. I have done like warbler, I have done crochet. I like doing all sorts of art. It doesn't matter what it is. I always get an interest, even chainmail. I always get an interest in different art concepts, art designs, drawings, paintings. That's one of my birds back there. I have two budgies. Depending on their mood, they either like this or don't like it. You hear that? But they're my babies. Sometimes you also have to be very careful with the line of grain too, because I notice that sometimes when there's darker the grain, it can become a little bit harder to carve. And the simple thing to be able to work with that is just bumping up the speed of it. That's simple, from what I've experienced anyway. Okay. Go ahead and quickly take care of this. And then I'll switch it out so I can at least show you. I'll finish up the project. And then I can show you guys the aftermath. There we go. I guess you would call this trace carving, right? I just thought of that. There we go. Isn't she a beaut? Not sure if you guys can't see that. I think this light is just way too bright. Because usually it's hard for me to be able to see. I don't have very good lighting down here, to be honest. I'm in the basement. But let me see if I can show you guys. Yeah. I am trying. I'll have a better angle of the view later on down, but at least I can be able to show you the progress as I'm going. Alright. There we go, I almost got her. A little bit along here along the flower. Then take care of the outside image of these leaves. There we go. And I always check and double check of where I have carved and what needs to be done first before moving on to my next step. Okay. Oh, that's why I always double check, because I just realized I missed this bit right down here. I'm not sure. Yeah, you guys can't even see that, but I missed the part that's on the bottom. Yeah, you guys didn't see that, huh? Yep. Alright, there we go. Leaf, 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 leaves, leaves. Okay. Got that part inside, inside, outside. Okay, there we go. Alright, so at least that part. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and quickly show you how to do this real quick, alright? Now, it's quite simple. This button right here, simple. I usually use my thumb. As I'm holding it down, I would turn this to the left, counterclockwise. Now, this is one mistake I used to have, and I've gotten cuts on my finger because of this. But instead, after practicing, as I'm gripping it, I pull it out, pull my fingers down a little bit more, pull it out some more. That's simple. So, and here is the other one, the tree shape kind of one, I guess I'll call it, or the triangle one. But this one, I just slide it right on in, and then spin this part down, but I'm still keeping this here pressed down, because that is what helps lock it in. There we go. And then, this is the only part I would let go. Now, I still have my hand on this. See? As soon as you hear that click, that means it's locked in. That's the beauty of it. Alright? Now, this one, I have my hand slightly different. So, there we go. Now, this is where I definitely have my hand like this. Now, where should I go first? Now, sometimes I would have, sometimes I would have the part where it's wider, the bottom part of the triangle. I usually have that facing inwards with the project, like on the outside, because if you think about it, the groove. So your groove is like this, right? This is your triangle, So, this is the outside part of my design. So I want to have an indent. So I use that part. And then it'll be like this. It'll be carved inward like that. So, just like that. Pretty much. And then I'll do a small section and I'll show you what I'm talking about. And I always go one direction. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. This is the part I love the most because this is where it feels like it brings the project to life. Oops. Now when you hear that noise, that means you're going the wrong way or you're not applying enough pressure. Here we go. See, this is the part where it gets a little bit tougher because of the grain. Yeah, that's just the part where the grain is a little bit tougher. There we go. I like it when it becomes so beautiful. And share it with the world. Yeah, it's not going to show very well here, but I'll be doing some more work on that. See, this is the part where my birds usually don't like it. Now I did a very brief one. Not sure if you'll be able to see it, but it is like, yeah, you can definitely see that. Slightly carved in. See? Yep. So I'll go ahead and finish up this project here, and then I'll go ahead and do an update on it. Well, anyway, I hope you guys at least did enjoy that, and if I did forget to show you something like I've said in the beginning of this video, please let me know. And if you have any questions, concerns, or even if you like to have anything customized, which I'll be having that start next week. But right now, I'm just trying to get all my projects done, placed up, and then everything should be wonderful. Alright, well, I am Vanessa, and I am actually with my store, which I only do myself. I have no one else I employ or anything. All these things are handmade, and my store is Nature's Spirit Store. It's pretty simple, and I'll have I was gonna say like a link below, but yeah, I'll still have a link below and stuff. And hope you guys enjoyed. Alright guys, I'll see you later. Bye.